they're already advanced. And we are embracing every category, every industry is having the women CEO, women team leaders, which is amazing. And we got that from our culture, our family. Mother is the first entrepreneur I think I see, we all see. Mothers that raise their child and they motivate all the kids how to do something in a different manner, which actually bring them to in a successful situation. So I would recommend everybody to actually look at our website and see what we do. US Chamber of Commerce is celebrating this Women Entrepreneurship Day. And first of all, I will ask our President of US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce, Liton Ahmed, to have his speech as the President of USBCCI. I want to also mention one thing, that US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce has Women Entrepreneurship Standing Committee, and Ruma Ahmed, Chairperson and Event Coordinator of USBCCI Women's Empowerment Standing Committee. Ruma Ahmed, thank you for being here and inspiring all the ladies. Thank you so much. Mr. Liton Ahmed, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellency, all elected official, guest of honor, distinguished representative, award winner, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. I extend my heartfelt welcome to all of you at this USBCCI Women Entrepreneur Summit and Women Entrepreneur Award 2023. It is an honor to stand before you as a host alongside my esteemed colleague, US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce, USBCCI. For this significant gathering today, we come together to celebrate the accomplishment of Women Entrepreneurship Day, not only with our region but globally. Esteemed Excellency, distinguished delegate, ladies and gentlemen, this summit serves as dynamic platform, bring together a diverse audience of fresh talent, seasoned entrepreneur and industry veterans. It's aimed to provide interactive training and valuable information, facilitate individuals and achieve their career and professional aspiration. Participation have the unique opportunity to connect with fellow professionals, engaging in the discussion that are professional growth. The half-day summit serves as next for individual to find mentor, friend, client, or employee sense of community. The women play the rebuilding middle class and propelling economic growth cannot be overstated. Women-owned business stand on one of the fast-growing segments of our economy. Recognize this, the USBCCI launched a series of summits dedicated to women entrepreneurs, acknowledge their significance of catering opportunity and nurturing their entrepreneurial spirit. Women's economic empowerment represents the promising frontier for investment, offering the emerging market talent pools and demographic dividend. Now our collective effort is to propel women entrepreneurs towards success, instilling belief in their ability, creating opportunity, require inclusive development, specifically by opening doors for women, encourage the new path. For women entrepreneurs, my message is the simple: be of the engage, you can do it, believe in yourself and your business. Encouraging women take this calculated risk, building confidence and acquire the business skill. Encourage women calculate the risk, building and acquiring the business skill, becoming a circular factor in engaging the success and sustainability of business, providing value, sounding and board and clarify. The focus of summit lies to exemplify women entrepreneur leadership roles, understanding how gender equal influence participant of career path and inspiring women and young girls to believe the equal opportunity. We aim to motivate them to make the choice of education and the professional sphere. Move forward, the USBCCI Women Entrepreneur Award exemplify our commitment to celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit of women. This initiative extended beyond award, mentoring, education, networking, and capital raising opportunities. The objectives are clear: collectivity, entrepreneurship in women, celebrated, promote the successful entrepreneur who contribute not only the business and economy, also communities, but also society, and recognize the established business women, guide a role model. On this Women Entrepreneurship Day, let's us our commitment to building better world, one where you equal right for women and men, girls and boys everywhere. I appreciate your attention, and I wish all of you encourage an entrepreneurship day. As we conclude this summit, I invite to look forward our next gathering, the USBCCI Women Entrepreneurship Summit and Women Entrepreneurship Award 2024. Schedule is the November 19, 2024. So thank you so much, everyone. Little bit late, but now like lot of guests is on the way. Today is the Sunday. Everyone is the busy schedule. So thank you so much, and especially thank you for one, Jennifer Rajkumar. Day one, when you Women Entrepreneurship Summit, she support all time. Her office always connect with our USBCCI. I think approach this year approach also Jennifer Rajkumar next event. She also sponsored this event. Looking forward. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you award winner. Sorry for late. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Little Ahmed, President of USBCCI. We are never late. We're always early. The night just started. We have dinner and we might have entertainment too. So please sit tight and enjoy the experience. We will hear a lot of ladies. They will say their experience and their stories behind their success. The women entrepreneurship is so important in our business and everyday life that we cannot actually avoid them. Women entrepreneurship is actually based on, I think, cultivating the entrepreneurial mindset, which I say that this is actually something that we will learn. Let's hear from our next speech, distinguished speaker, Shahira Chaudhary, COO and CEO, founder, SJ Innovation. SJ Innovation is an IT institution. They actually teaching a lot of new young women, men. They're building a new IT special team who is working in Bangladesh, in India, in many other countries. I have talked to Mr. Shahid. He is also the founder of the SG Innovation. By the way, SG Innovation is such an inspirational team, and they're working hard for a long time in the USA. They have also partnered with us in our last IT session. We had a last expo, we had IT session. They were with us, and we have lots of guests came, and they were amazing. I got text and email that what a beautiful event it was. Thanks to Mr. Little Ahmed, thanks to Mr. Shahid for arranging that session. It was very, very, very fruitful and knowledgeable. Thank you so much. So we are welcoming Shahira Chaudhary, please.
Everyone, assalamu alaikum. Thank you for inviting me again once more. Last year, you guys invited me and awarded me with all of these entrepreneurship awards, so I appreciate that, and thank you again for inviting me to speak today. Once more, first of all, I want to congratulate you, USBCCI, for being consistent with this. That being, you started this few years back, and you have remained very consistent to do this every year. Not just the women entrepreneurship, but also you're doing your expos and many other events. So thank you for doing that. So my name is Shahira Chowdhury. I am CEO of SJ Innovation LLC. We are a software development agency. We started our business 19 years ago, 2004, along with my life partner, Shahid Islam over there. So we both actually were software developers. So we both graduated in computer science and we were working as developers. Once we got married, I moved here to the US and I realized one thing, that if I go into a full-time job, it is going to be very difficult for me to be a full-time mother too, which I guess all women want to do. They also want to have a family along with having a career. So this was one of the points what made us want to start this journey of doing this freelancing work, how we started. Both of us used to do the work ourselves. We'll get the client projects and do this. And that's how our journey began. Moving on 19 years, we now have a team of 150 people across 4 offices. We have 2 offices in Bangladesh, in Dhaka and Sylhet, 1 office in India and Goa, and we have a small office in Ukraine, in Ternopil, and also we have our main office in New York. Now, one of the things, since this is about women entrepreneurship, and I want to talk about more from the women's perspective, of how that journey has been, and I would like to say that it's not an easy journey. When you start something like this, it's never easy, because especially being a woman, you also want to be perfect at doing your job as a wife, as a daughter-in-law, as a mother. You want to maintain everything, and it's very difficult when you're trying to do all of this and trying to be perfect at everything. So my message to all the women out here is that I think stop judging yourself, stop putting pressure on yourself of being perfect at everything. If you have a passion, if you want to do something, go for it. Don't wait for approval from other people, approval from society that whether you should be able to do this or not. If it's something you want to do, I would say go for it, because it's you who's the one who is going to decide whether you win or lose. It's not somebody else going to tell you whether you're a winner or loser. As long as you enjoy it, as long as you're able to balance everything, you should be able to get success. This journey is not easy because, as I said before, there are lots of ups and downs. When you start, initially a lot of failures. There will be a lot of failures. You have to be ready to make sure that you can come out of those failures and you can move on. If you give up after one failure, then you will not be able to move forward and come this far. So this is why it's very important that you do not let one failure get you down. The other point I want to talk about, I see a lot of our men here today, and one of the important things is having that support from you, the life partner. That is very important, because I think a lot of the time in our society, we always see the women is the one who's supposed to be managing home, and man is the one who is always the earner, who is doing the better thing, the higher thing. And still now, even though the world has progressed so much, but somewhere along the line, still there is this thing, if my wife earns more than me, it's not a good thing, because I should be the one earning more. So I would encourage that our men here change that mindset, encourage your women, give that support, because one of the things I would say, God has created men and women not equally. That's a fact. We don't try to be equal to you. But what it is, I think we have more capacity to do both roles. We can be a mother, a wife, a daughter-in-law, daughter, all of this, our sister, and we can also be a career woman. We can manage a business. Whereas if we leave it to you guys to manage the house, I don't know. But I know you guys try, but I think the important thing is realizing that if your woman or your wife is working, give her that support. It doesn't have to be that she has to do the cooking always. It's okay, even if you just make an egg omelette for her, it's still okay. Feed the kids, put them to bed. It's fine. It's not going to be that you always have to have your biryani in every meal. Okay. So I think important message here that if women are to progress, which we are doing, but I think one of the points very important is the men in our lives. I will ask you to please do that, give that support. Provide that support to your women, because there's no shame in saying, oh, my wife earns more than me. You should feel proud of it. It doesn't make you less of a man if your wife is doing better than you. I think this journey is a partnership, right? Any marriage is a partnership. So if you are a partner, if you both do things together, you both will be successful. It's not just that one person will be successful. But there's a phrase, right, always, that behind the successful man, there is a woman. But I want that to change, and behind the successful women, there should be a man. Supporting man, right, exactly. So I hope that, you guys also, I know the women are here, a lot of these entrepreneurs are here who will be getting the award. And you guys have come far, so I want to congratulate you for achieving this, coming this far. But at the same time, my message is to our men that do provide that support to them. Help them to go even farther. And don't be discouraged that if they're doing better than you, if they're more famous than you. So with that, that's all I will say for today. Thank you once again for allowing me to come here and speak to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shara Chaudhary. Thanks for coming and telling us your story, plus inspiring some men who need to help their women. We will. We promise we will. Especially some of the brothers I see sitting here with the hobbies, so I definitely will hear tomorrow what happens. So we are lucky that we have an entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur, I guess, or she's also a leader of the community, and she is no one but our Honorable Jennifer Rajkumar, Assembly Member, New York State. Please, we need to hear from her.
Good evening, and it's an honor to be here once again with the USBCCI. I come to all of your events, and I want to thank you for everything you're doing for the community. I think Ms. Chowdhury, the last speaker, really made a lot of very good points, and I would like to add a few. So first of all, I will never forget when I was in the 8th grade history class, and I raised my hand, and I asked my teacher a very innocent question. I asked him, why are there no women in the history textbook? I wasn't trying to create trouble. It was just an innocent question. And he said to me, I will tell you one thing. Behind every great man, there was a woman. Unfortunately, that was not a satisfactory answer. Because why were the women behind? And where were they all these years? Many questions were left unanswered. But over the years, I was inspired by that very teacher to study history. And I learned that there are many brave women in our history. Many that have done courageous deeds, including securing women's voting rights. In this country, women went to prison. They launched a hunger strike. They were willing to die for the right to vote. Think about that. The courage of women throughout history. Women have always been there, working hard. And so I want everyone to remember that we have been in history, and we are continuing to shape our own history. One day soon, I'm sure, women will be at the top of all companies. There will be a woman president. We can already see it happening before our eyes. So have faith. I would also like to point out that failure is just one step to success. And I think as an entrepreneur, you always have to remember that. Thomas Edison invented something very special. Does anyone know what Thomas Edison invented? Yes, the light bulb. But a reporter once asked Thomas Edison, hey Thomas, how does it feel to have failed 700 times. And Thomas Edison replied, I did not fail 700 times. The light bulb was an invention that required 700 steps. I have found in my own life that I have a whole resume of successes. And that's all I show everybody. But the real places I learned is on my resume of failures. And behind every success, there was a bunch of failures along the way. And those failures are where I really learned how to succeed. Those failures made me stronger, sharper, and better. And I encourage everyone, and especially the women that we are supporting today, to embrace those failures. You don't have to be perfect. You already are perfect. Those failures are going to make you more perfect, because that's how a diamond is created, with pressure. If there's no pressure, there's no diamond. Also, sometimes you have to make your own place as a woman. And I think of Shirley Chisholm. She was the first black woman ever to run for president. She was also once a state assemblywoman like me. But she famously said, if they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. And what this means is you have to make your own place. Sometimes you go to a room and nobody will look like you. Even in this day and age, you might be the only woman. Doesn't matter. Bring your folding chair. Make your own place. Give yourself a seat. And you can do it with humility. Humbly bring your chair and learn. Put yourself in the room. I have done that many times. And that is the only reason I'm standing here. So I also want you to think about courage, women entrepreneurs. I always think of courage as a muscle. And the more and more you exercise the muscle, the stronger and stronger it gets, and the more and more courageous you can be. So don't wait to be courageous. Start now. Start exercising that courage muscle so that you can build a business, then you can build a bigger business, and then you can keep going. But don't wait. Start today. I have found friends and allies in women and men and everyone. I think you will find, once you're bold and you take a courageous step, you will find friends in places you never would have imagined. And isn't that wonderful? I have only positive things to report about this world. When I have taken risks, I have found so many friends. Good women have supported. Men have supported. And I want to thank all of the men here today who are supporting the women. Also, when women succeed and women lead, it's better for the whole world. Studies show this. The GDP of nations increases when women are treated equally to men. When women are in leadership positions, better laws are made. When women are in leadership positions, there's less violence. So it's not only about you and your desire to lead. All the women here today, I want you to know the world needs you. So do it, be a leader, not just for yourself, but for the whole world. Finally, you all know my story. I am the first South Asian woman ever elected in this state. And I'm proud to use this platform to help all of my Bangladeshi sisters rise to the top. This is very personal to me. You really matter to me. And nobody thought that I would win this position. People told me, Rajkumari, you're a nice girl. You have no shot. But you know I won, and I won by a lot. So, if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm here to support you every step of the way. You make me so proud. Finally, look at this. Queens Chamber of Commerce, Brooklyn Chamber of Commerce. Everybody is supporting this organization. And that's so wonderful. Bangladeshi community is very powerful now. Everybody is interested in what's going on in this room. So, thank you so much. And you have my full support. I want to present a special proclamation from New York State to Ruma Ahmed. So please join me to accept this award. And the proclamation, it says, thank you. Linton Ahmed, thank you for your work. And I'd be honored if you could hold this while I read it. It says, New York State honors Ruma Ahmed on the occasion of U.S. Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry Women's Entrepreneur Awards. And this honors her for being a trailblazing entrepreneur and chair of the USBCCI Women's Empowerment Standing Committee. She's ensuring an inclusive economy for women and girls. And her success is the result of dedication and hard work. She is a role model to all women and all people in our community. So congratulations and thank you. Rani Dunpad is here. She's the South Asian representative for the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams. And she's the South Asian representative. I have left different awards here for the women entrepreneurs. And she's going to be presenting them later. Thank you so much. And shout out to my colleague, Steve Raga, Assemblyman.
Thank you, Jennifer Rajkumar. Thank you so much for always being with us. And we are happy to have her in USBCCI next event. She says she will be with us, and we know she will keep her promise. She will be partnered with us for next women entrepreneurship. She's such an inspiration to all the ladies I can see, and she also managed to convince all the men today to help all the women. Thank you so much. And we cannot miss her because she's always in a colorful dress. You know, no one miss her. We love you. Thank you so much. Now I want to go forward, and we have a speech from distinguished speaker Tanzia Chaudhary, Assistant Principal, Bronx Engineering and Technology Academy. Please come to assist, Tanzia Chaudhary.
Good evening, everyone. It's kind of hard to match up after the amazing speeches we've heard so far. I am not an entrepreneur yet. I'll give you a fair warning. However, I am here, and when I was asked to speak today, I thought of what do I say to these people? I'm a teacher by trade, right? What do I tell these people that they can take away as a parent? So if you're a parent, I am about to share something that I have been researching for a while and working on making a startup out of it. So again, my name is Tanzia Chaudhary. I work as an assistant principal at Bronx Engineering and Technology Academy. Thank you to this organization. I didn't realize what representation is till I walked into this room. As I was talking to people and their journey, and we wear so many different hats as a woman, and to see that you guys are running a successful business makes me feel like there's so many things I could do when I leave this event today. So, as many of you, this room is full of journeys and stories of how, as we Bangladeshis, found our space in America, which we now call home. In every country, there are some unwritten rules, norms, practices, whatever you may call it. We call it a formula. There's a formula for everything. Think about how you became successful. Is it because you were the best in what you do? Or is it because something you did that got you access to where you are now? So, I have been researching this formula of access There's an idea that access to opportunities are based on merit. If you're Bangladeshi, you heard this, that tumar number one hoite hobe to get to the best university, to get to the, if you're not top 10, judi top 10 hona, my mom used to say, if you're not top 10, it doesn't matter, nobody cares. Right? Because we grew up in a community where there were limited access. However, we are in a country where there is a lot of opportunity. It's not how best you are, it's how do you get yourself through that door. So, I'm currently working on planning and implementing this in a larger space. So I'll talk about education, right? So the one that I have been researching about. How do you get your kid in the best university, right? If you're thinking, all of our parents thinking about specialized high school, how do we get our kids through the best universities? So think about what gets them through there. Is it because they're number one? I'll tell you, if every number one was successful, we would have a lot of successful people in this world. So the formula is take advanced courses. I'm not saying pass, take. By the time those advanced courses results come up, you've already gotten into a college. So take those advanced courses. Participate in sports. I have here so many Bengali parents call me and say, sports khele time keno noshto korbe? Please, our poralekha ke affect kortese. I see people laughing because we've all heard that. My mom told me that too. But sports teaches a discipline that as an adult, I'm still learning. It still takes me forever to wake up in the morning. Participate in music, extracurricular activities. That shows that you're not just doing what you're supposed to do, you are expanding yourself. Take a language. We all hopefully speak Bangla, but nobody knows that. That doesn't go in your transcript, right? There's a Bangla Regents that you can take, it's really easy. But there is many opportunities. Take it, put it in a paper. Make it an accredited program that you have put yourself out there. The idea of being exceptional, number one, top 10, is a false narrative. That promotes a nation has limited opportunities for you. And it's not. Like Ms. Rajkumari said, there's a seat for all of you, or you make one. Our Bangladeshi Asian students are often successful because our systems match, right? I told my parents to come to my high school graduation. They're like, high school graduation? That's bare minimum. What do you mean? What am I celebrating? That you passed 8th grade? Right? So that's expected. You go to college. What do you mean? I finished my bachelor's. My mom was like, okay, when is master's? That's the expectation. So our world matched. However, we would see an extremely amount of successful Bangladeshis if we were more exposed. My last note, when your child comes and tells you that they want to be a musician, don't discourage them. Let me tell you why. Encourage them to go to Juilliard. Juilliard is the Columbia of art school. If they can make it there, play with what is their strength. Chances of them becoming Jay-Z is probably not going to happen. But the practice to get there will make them enhance their strength. Thank you so much and have a lovely weekend.
Thank you so much, Tanzia Chaudhary. It was lots of knowledge that you just threw over here. We know the inspiration is behind. You said you're not an entrepreneur, but I can see you are a master entrepreneur because you are supporting new people how to be entrepreneur. It's amazing. Thank you so much. We are requesting now our guest speaker, Sukrain Danpat. Please come to the stage and have a few words. She's at South Asian Community Liaison Community Affair Unit. She's a community leader. She came from New York City of Mayor's office, and we thank her for that.
Assalamu alaikum. I didn't know I was going to have to speak here today. But anyway, I'm going to reintroduce myself. My name is Sukrani Danpat, and I work for Mayor Eric Adams. I just want to say to all the women, for me also, like Jennifer, I didn't know that I was going to end up in the mayor's office. But I did a lot of volunteering work, and I have over 40 women who was volunteering with me. A lot of them are Muslim women, and before pandemic, they weren't coming out the house. They were mostly indoors. And they saw the need of people needing food. And they said, you know what? Some of them were actually was on the line to get food at that point. And they started to come out and volunteer. And I encourage all of them. I said, you know, we as women, we have to be together. We have to stick together. We have to work together. We have to strive together. And that they did. So I just want to say to all you women out there, pull your strength together, support each other, because we are lacking support from other women. Sometimes you see women getting up there and then you have 10 pulling them down. We don't want that. We want all our women to stick together and come together as one. So be that strength for each other. I just want to say thank you for having me here tonight. Thanks.
Thank you, Shukriya, for coming. Thank you so much. And now we are going to ask our distinguished speaker, I want to tell you, Mr. Ahad Ali, CEO Ahad & Co. He's he's also a social media influencer. I have seen that he has a lot of followers, and he's supporting, he's helping with a lot of information that the young generation, they're getting into real estate and financial industry, and a lot of information that helping people paying tax for residential and commercial, which we had a session with US Chamber of Commerce in the last expo. I think some of us missed, I haven't seen you, but next USBCCI expo, please don't miss it. We have a lot of information together. So I'm welcoming, thank you so much, Mr. Ahad Ali.
Good evening, Assalamu alaikum to everyone that made it out this evening. My name is Ahad Ali. I'm a certified public accountant, a CPA by profession. I have an office in Queens and in Bronx, where I have a team of about 17 people working for me. However, that's what I do on my day job, but one of my passions is actually educating people on taxes and just, I would say, in general, financial matters. So what I do on my free time is I have a social media page on TikTok where I post videos 3 to 4 times a week, giving away free information, free advice for people to kind of learn more about the tax and financial world, how to make their own decisions, things that you normally wouldn't learn in school. Obviously in school they do not teach you about tax, so there's a big gap there of the learning curve. So I try to give that information, and I think, I don't know where it's going to lead me, right? I have my business and my profession, but also something that drives me is it fulfills me that when somebody makes a comment, wow, I wish they taught me this in college or something along those lines. But with that being said, I think entrepreneurship kind of starts there for most people. Starting with something that's your hobby, something you really love to do, something you enjoy. Because if you do something you love, the money will always come afterward. If you always focus on, say, the money at the beginning, then that kind of puts a different image. But if you do something passionately, I think the success and the money, they automatically come. I mean, it's almost guaranteed if you're passionate about it. With that being said, I don't want to make my speech too long. I really want to leave this out to the female entrepreneurs that are here. It's great to put together a high-quality event like this. You don't see many high-quality events in our Bangladeshi community of this caliber to appreciate female entrepreneurs. So really, I want to thank USBCCI for putting it together. I also want to thank my client Millie that came out. She's also a great entrepreneur in the fast food business. So I just like to, also, she's not very much involved in the Bangladeshi community, but I think her coming out and other people that are here gets to see, what kind of quality people we have, or quality females that we have in our Bangladeshi community. it really kind of makes you feel like, you know what, I can be there and I can take to the next level. So I look forward to hearing all the speeches from the entrepreneurs, the female entrepreneurs, and hopefully, you know, if I can be of assistance, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Adali. Thank you so much. Now I would like to request Dr. Syra Hawk, MD, Hawk Medical Office, for her speech. Dr. Syra Hawk is also one of the entrepreneurs that are on the list for our entrepreneurship, Women Entrepreneurship Award tonight. Dr. Syra Hawk from Hawk Medical Office.
Assalamualaikum. Good evening, everyone. All the member, guests, committee of US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry. I am here. I came to USA in 1997, starting my medical practice in 2005 when my daughter was only 6 months old, the youngest one, with my husband, who, like I have to say that like every bouncing ball, you need to look for a child behind. I think every success of man, you have to look for a man behind that. So I think in my life, how I have, before I got married, my father and my brother was behind me, and after I get married, all the time, 100%, I get the support from my husband. I'm very thankful to him for that. And after practicing now 18 years, I feel like I'm success, but it was not so easy to go. But for anything we start, we not always look only for the success. You need to have a lot of mental strength, and you have to like get like emotionally very strong that you need to sometimes need to go not so easy. Success, some success, sometimes failure, but failure is the pillar of the success. You have to know about that. So I first started when I started in Brooklyn, I was the first internal medicine doctor there. Now we have like a lot of them already started. And when I came to US, I was like little sad that to become a doctor, a lot of money, a lot of support from the Bangladesh government I spent. And then I used to feel little sad. But when I started as a medical office, and I'm able to give the support to my Bangladeshi community, it makes me like very happy. Now I'm don't feel any more sad for whatever I left in Bangladesh. So I am really grateful able to support and improve the health of our Bengali community, and I'm very happy to see like more Bengali women are starting their business. Not only the doctor, every business, like every profession, we should have something to make the community successful. And I always like to thank to Allah Rabbul Alameen, my husband and my daughters, who is always, I feel like I was not able to give enough time to them when they're young, but they support me from their point. And thanks to my family, my community, and special thanks to US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry for celebrating this thing with me over here. And I am 100% agree with Shahana Chaudhary. She was telling that all the women need to support from the men. Because you know that Allah make us like all the women are really emotional and men are full of strength. So all the emotion need to be supported by the strength from the men. So thanks everybody. I'm very grateful to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your sweet words. Thanks a lot. Now I am requesting Nora Mehdi speech for her speech. She is very special. She's very young. She is very young. She's, I would say, maybe, if I'm not wrong, 13 to 14 years old. Is she? I'm sorry. 16 years old. Very close. 17. Okay, no problem. That's a good one. So she is actually a writer. So that's good. She's an author of Rewrite, chief editor of the chain Charge. So we also can find her book that she wrote, Rewrite. We can find it on Amazon. So if anybody wants to read it, we can definitely get it on Amazon. We need to see actually what she has there. We want to hear from her all about the writing and everything, all the experience she has so far in a young age. Laura, man.
Hello everyone. Firstly, I want to thank USBCCI.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, sorry about that. Firstly, I want to thank USBCCI for giving me the opportunity to speak here today. This is my first ever speech, like I haven't even spoken at a wedding or anything like that. And I feel so grateful that I get to give it here. I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Nora Mehdi. I'm 17 years old, and I recently published my debut novel, Rewrite. Whenever I tell anyone anything about myself, regardless of all the cool things I've done, people believe the most interesting thing about me is my age. 17, what a horrible, terrible age to be. And on one hand, that's true. I've yet to meet a person my age who isn't losing their mind, at least a little bit. High schoolers are mean and confused, but we have reason to be. But over everything, I love being a teenage girl because there's something original about every single one of us. I'm just now learning who I am, and for me, the most natural way that I could have learned myself in and out has been through words. Growing up, I was never one to stick with stories. I always found the concept of having a single muse so baffling because as a kid, and even now, the whole world was my muse. I found inspiration everywhere. Cheesy and tragic Bollywood movies, my incredible persevering parents, my annoying little brother, and my cousins. Almost everything I've learned and seen my whole life inspired me. I started a dystopian story at about 12 about originality, began writing a mystery on a cruise at 11, and quit on a terribly written comedy I started at 13 because 13-year-olds are never funny. Not to mention the countless dramatic poems I've written that are sitting in my notes app because after all, I am just 17. I feel so much and I know so little. In all my years of writing and scrapping stories, there's just one that has lived in the back of my mind all the time, which is the premise of my novel, Rewrite, which I started one random day in the summer when I was 12. When I wrote the first few pages, it was a lighthearted story about some friends that I ended up changing to a mystery, then back to a regular YA, then back to a mystery before quitting on it completely. On a random day in the summer when I was 15, a thought popped into my head. I want to write a book. And so for the first time in my life, I stuck with something, a story. I rewrote my original story from when I was 12 with a writing tutor who would help me edit and all that. I named the Google Doc Rewrite since I was completely rewriting the premise I'd come up with 3 years ago. I spent the whole process trying to come up with a title for the book, but as it turned out, my own life was mirroring the plot of my book, and I was rewriting my original story. As I was rewriting my original story and my characters were rewriting their lives, I was doing the same. I knew that there was no title more fitting than the one I'd come up with by chance. My title was just one of the many ways that my fictional story matched up with my real life. Obviously, I've never been a murder suspect, nor have I ever been caught in weird teen drama as strange as the things that my characters have faced. Thank God. But I still find myself connecting to them much deeper than I ever expected to. People always ask me why I decided to write in multiple points of view instead of one. And initially, I believed the answer to that question to be that I simply just liked reading multiple points of view, so it made more sense. But in reality, the truth was that I loved living in someone else's head. We'll go our whole lives knowing nobody's thoughts but our own. Nobody loves or acts the same because nobody thinks the same. I knew no better way to connect with these characters and have them connect with each other than to curate each of their thoughts on my own. Our minds are the most private things about us. From birth to death, your mind belongs to you and only you. When I was finding the voices of all 6 characters, I quickly realized that subconsciously, I'd put a part of me in every single one of them. I had given Reese my obsession with planning and my gratitude for every one of my experiences. I'd gifted Joey and Nick with my ability to not just listen, but hear. Oops, not just here, but listen. It's my first speech, sorry. I cursed Diana with my quick temper and cursed Jenna with my off-putting trait of being overly self-aware. But there is one character that has given me more than I have ever given her. Writing Mila has shown me how proud I am of my Desi heritage. I'm standing here today 10 toes tall with my 100% Bangladeshi blood, but even though I physically can't get any more Bengali, every day I feel like I am. I was born and raised in a small town in Virginia, but my heart lives in my Nanavati in Sylhet. I've been acquiring my education from my high school notes, so my mind has shaped and evolved by the stories I hear in Comilla. I spent years of my life writing at my desk in all my spare time, but my ideas came to fruition when I remembered the bustling chaos of my dishes capital, Dhaka. There's no home like the place my blood originates from, no people like the Bangladeshi people, no women as resilient as all the Bengali women I've known and loved my whole life. Both my grandmothers have shown me their unbreakable spirit. My mother taught me that there isn't a dream in the world that comes to life if you don't have drive. I knew from a young age that there was something I needed to bring to the table. And over time, I realized that there is no better tool that caters to my brain than my pen. Being a writer was always fated for me. I've looked up to so many female authors my whole life, and I had no idea what kinds of struggles women are facing in the publishing industry. After all, most of the annoying guys in my classes considered writing to be a girly thing. But I recently learned from a 2018 study that books by women are on average sold at 45% of the price of books written by men. Additionally, according to another 2018 study, women working in publishing had average salaries that were 11 to 29% less than those of their male counterparts. I've always known that I could make a difference with my writing, but I know now better than ever that the world shifts with the usage of my voice. Writing is my dream, but change is my determination. I hope that one day I'll be able to uplift other female writers and give back to the authors that made me the writer I am today. Not only that, but I hope one day I'll be able to see women support each other even in their youth. Because, like I said, teenage girls are really mean. I encourage every parent in this room to motivate their daughters to have grace on other teenage girls. None of us know who we are, and it's important that we help each other learn. Unlike all the stories I've scrapped, I'll always remember not to quit on this. Sticking with something is one of the most powerful things you can do. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nora. Actually, the name Nora, I think it's holding value that she will be actually a big writer. We hope so, and we pray for you. We're not going to forget to get the book from Amazon, definitely, to see what was that about. And we are going to see that after Nora, we are welcoming our next speaker will be Rita Chaudhary, and I would say Senior Federal Manager. So we're covering all the sectors now. This is actually an important one, federal. Whenever we hear about federal, we say, hey, Fed is here. So we're not scared today, and we're gonna hear something good about her. And as a Bangladeshi, she must be a proud federal manager. We want to hear from Ms. Rita Chaudhary.
To side
So to everyone, and good evening. I was speechless, honestly. I'm standing here thinking, how should I start? Because what I have just heard from this amazing woman, including my daughter. I mean, when she just spoke, I just didn't realize, it took me by surprise that this is my daughter who I gave birth of and just spoke her mind. I was telling my sister-in-law who I was just sitting with, I said, she didn't say a word all day. I guess she just kept it all for this speech that she wanted to give. So I thank Allah for giving me everything He has given me in my life. And I'm thankful for being where I am and along with everyone here. So with that, I'll start. Before I introduce myself, I want to, of course, thank USBCCI. We live in Virginia. My office is in DC. As you guys can see, I work for the federal government. And I didn't know such event that's being organized by Bangladeshis in New York City until I was invited to come and speak along with my daughter. And this is such a privilege. This is not something that I have thought of or something I have heard of, but this credit goes to all the Bangladeshis that are here today. Regardless of man and woman, this is us. This is us Bangladeshis who are here and who should be proud of where we are and where we came from. Briefly introducing myself, as you can see, I'm a senior federal manager. I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm here. I'm a professional woman. I came here when I was 11 years old with my family. Actually started our journey as an immigrant in Bronx, New York. In Bronx, New York, and I started as a sixth grader. And just like every other immigrant, this was a journey where I was sitting in my sixth grade classroom trying to say, hey, my name is Rita Chaudhry, where my other classmates were writing essays and all of that. It was a long journey to where I am today, but it's not where I am today. It's not because of the degrees I have or hard work that not because of my intellectual or my education. I really believe where I am today is because I was blessed and born with as a Bangladeshi woman. Because I look at every woman from Bangladesh and it's God gifted. That's Allah gave us that hard work, commitment, dedication, and you know what? Above all is the courage. I have seen my mom, who may not have the education and privileges that I have, but what she always had was the courage that made me who I am. And this just makes us as Bangladeshis where we are. I have seen so many entrepreneurs here. It's because who we made ourselves. The main thing we had, what we were born with, is courage. So I'm very thankful for that, as all our Bangladeshi women. I know we are immigrants in this country. Compared to other nations, our country is fairly, young in a sense that we got our independence in 1971. But I think we all should look back and see where we came from today. In this small number of years, especially in the last decade, where we came as Bangladeshis, where we stand today. In this gathering, I'm seeing women and women that are in every sector: education, healthcare, economy, even politics. We take pride in where we came. And one of the reasons where our country is because of women empowerment. That made us who we are today. And we want to continue that journey that we have made all along. I want to end my speech with something that I really want to preach all other Bangladeshi women with. One thing, I remember when Nora was about 6 years old, I found a sticky by her desk that said, I'm not in competition with anyone. I'm in competition with myself. And I take that and I really believe it's not only for individual, but it's in Bangladeshis overall. It's especially for women. We're not competing with any other women around the world, but we are actually competing against ourselves. How can we make us better every single day and generation by generation? I always pray to Allah that Allah give me a daughter. Because the reason I wanted a daughter, because the shortcomings that I have, challenges that I faced, things that I wasn't able to achieve in my life, I wanted to see her achieve those in the next generation. And I think that's what we want to preach for. And I know as Bangladeshi mothers, we continue to do that all along. One other kind of request and something that I want to preach for everyone is that when you are successful, regardless of where you are with your career or your business or entrepreneurship, remember one thing you want to do is uplift others. You want to give. And when I'm saying give, you don't want to. I'm not talking about giving financially or money. I'm talking about giving everyone with the ability you have. It's giving someone a smile, giving someone a time. There are people around the world who are really suffering, and suffering not in a financial matter, but suffering in a way where someone may be just lonely. And I want to share one personal story about myself that I'm hoping will inspire everyone.
My husband and I have been married for 22 years, and our house has never been empty. You know, we have 2 kids, but we always have so many other people, random people living with us. But one story I wanted to tell you, we have a friend who lives only 10 minutes away from us. Her daughter was extremely talented. When she was in high school in 11th grade, she was a top student in our local high school. And you know, we all watched her like a role model. I used to tell Nora, this is who you want to follow her. And when she was in 11th grade, something happened. She dropped out of high school. She failed all her classes. She was in depression. She was committing suicide. So I reached out to the friend and I said, I want to help. And she's like, no, Bobby, you will be surprised. Because she was just telling me that I want to go live with maybe Uncle and Sharyumanti the other day. She doesn't want to live with us anymore. And I said, my door is open. I'm going to take her in. She ended up living with us for 3 years. And she finished high school. We took her to therapists, we took her everywhere. We even took her to suicidal institution to prevent her from committing suicide. My kids were very young, but we didn't want to give up. I know it's a risk we are taking, but we didn't want to give up. And now, after so many years, she's in Stanford and doing her PhD. So, and I know this person that we were able to bring, it's not one individual. She's going to make a difference to a lot of people, not only in our community, but for the world. So I saw that this is a person who had ability, but this is what we have to do as a woman. We as a Bangladeshi women especially, we have that burden on us, that responsibility on us, that on our individual levels, we need to uplift everyone with our ability, with our capability, or just give whatever we weigh to help everyone out. So that will be just my note to request for everyone before I end my speech. And thank you again for hearing. I know this was much longer and interrupting your dinner in the middle. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's not actually interruption at all. Everybody's eating and everybody's listening. I think when we eat, we listen better. This is what happens in our house. When we eat, everything we talk about, whatever happened all day. And other time, we're on the phone. Only when we eat, we're not on the phone, we can speak. And we also listen. Thank you so much. And I see we have a lot of guests. I will ask everybody to make it a little shorter. Thank you so much. By the time you finish your speech, if they are on dessert, that's it, done. Anyway, I have one request from the USBCCI arrangement team that you will see this, the QR code on your table. If you don't have, we're gonna have someone take it and you can scan it and please register. We need to have register everybody here because we need to see who came to experience and enjoy the time with us. And also, most importantly, our food is coming from this scan. So if we don't scan, you're not gonna have any more dinner. So if you have appetizer, that's it, done. So please, if you want a main course and dessert, you need to have a scan on this. Thank you so much. I haven't scanned, so I'm not gonna get my food. I know, but it's fine. Next, we're still eating and we're in the food mood. So I have some guests that actually can help us eating a lot of food too. I will be requesting one of our special guests, Millie Huya. She's actually a franchisee. She has many Domino's franchise, and she owns, I can't even count, maybe 24, 27, or 30 Domino's, but we're proud that she's a woman and also she's Bangladeshi, and this Women Entrepreneurship Award ceremony, actually, we need to hear someone from her, and I just want to add one more thing. If you are a USBCCI member, you might get discounts. She will be actually part of our team, USBCCI team. US Chamber of Commerce will welcome, and we already talked about it. She will be part of us in next events. She will be definitely with us. Thank you so much. Please come.
When I got invited by actually excellent one. I thought that, okay, this is my chance to do something for the community. I have been in business for 17 years, but I always avoided the community because I had to build a business, I had to build a family. I was building business and family together. I had 14 years old, 6 years old, and 4 years old. When all the speakers that were talking about, like, you know, behind a successful man, there is a successful woman behind. For me to be here, my husband, who's here with me, has supported a lot. Guys, it's not shame to change your kid's diaper. I can proudly say that my husband has changed more diaper than me. And you always say that, yes, he does. I mean, you know, I give him the credit. He fed the kids more. He also put the kids to sleep, take them out. It's not he the full-time dad, but he had his full-time career. Just recently, thanks to the business, he can stay home. Now he's a stay-home dad, but definitely looking to open his own business soon. Okay. I don't have 24-30 stores. I actually have 16 stores. I'm in Brooklyn, New York, Long Island, and upstate New York. Definitely looking to grow some more. I have over 350 employees working for me. And what I have seen, like the speaker before me, Rita Chaudhary, she was saying that give. The reason I'm here to give, I mean, today, that I support that thing. Whatever you have, give. That's what I want to do too. And the USBCCI, definitely I'm going to be a part of it. Why? Because what they are doing, I haven't seen anything like this. All I have seen, like, okay, where I came from, actually, you know what, let me start with a little bit, right? I came in this country with $1,000 in my pocket. First generation, you guys came with $1,000 in your pocket. My first 2 months rent was $400, $800 done. I got a job working for a month, 12 hours a day. I made $150. My expectation was to make $300. But after $150, I went to get another job where I made $93 for 13 days. From there, now today I can proudly say that, you know what? I don't cheat my employees. Because this is one of the things that I felt that I was cheated by my own community. Because I knew I don't speak English. That was their excuse or whatever. But coming from $1,000 in my pocket to where I'm standing here with my family's support, with my support from me, my kids feel very proud of me. Finally, I can say that I am proud of myself too, because you know what? Like, we women, and especially the family also, tend to hold us back. Like, you had a good job, why would you go open a business? You're going to be spreading yourself too thin. But don't be scared by that, because you know what, naysayers will be there. One advice for what I'm going to give my fellow, the women here, that is, our times are more valuable. If you can hire help at home for somebody to come and clean the house once a week, please do it, because you know what, $15, $20 an hour is going to be worth it for somebody to come and get your house clean, where you can focus that time in building your business, building yourself, building your family, spending some time together, because we women suffer a lot of guilty feelings when we go out. Like today I left my 3 kids at home. Guilty feelings is there, okay, what they are doing. That guilty feelings weighs us down. So instead of, when you're home, cleaning the house and cooking and stuff like that, get some help. Maybe that will help. We spend some time together, because that's where we struggle. We women wear a lot of hats. We struggle in keeping the house clean, making sure the food is there, making sure husband is happy, making sure kids are happy, making sure we have to make some phone calls to the friends and families. If you don't, then oh, okay, you are just too much, because you are so full of yourself. You don't want to be talking to us and stuff. All these things that we have to face, but whatever little work that you can give away to the other people, let the other women make money also, and help you in return, keeping your house clean. Clean house makes a lot of things, like your clutter-free house, clutter-free mind. That's what I feel. So that's going to be my advice. Please get some help so that we spend your time with your family and building your business. Thank you so much. Thank you so much from BCCI. USBCCI. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Chamber of Commerce is always proud. US Chamber of Commerce is always proud to have ladies like this who comes here and shares her personal story. This is actually a Women Entrepreneurship Award ceremony. We have coming in maybe shortly. But this award, Women Entrepreneurship Award, is not only for getting the award and going home. We're gonna have dinner. We're going home and forget about everything. We need to know who is getting the award, what's behind it. That's why we actually want to hear more from them. And I would request the speakers that please enjoy the dinner, and the speakers will make it short. I would like to request one of the special guests over here to have a few words. Mr. Rafiq Khan, please. Rafiq Bhai, he's a professional in USA for a long time, and we will definitely hear something from her very shortly. Thank you.
Rafiq Bhai.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. I would mention one simple thing, that USBCCI, it's a Chamber of Commerce. So I know we have great dinner, and many of the Bangladeshi community we attend, there will be a cultural show. But this is something different. And I'm not any person to be many of the occasional many events as a business entrepreneur. So our support is required, and I think we should think deeply the meanings of the USBCCI, Women's Entrepreneur Summit, and this organization, that chamber. If we understand the meaning of the chamber, that will means a lot, and we can contribute, we can support. So thank you everyone to be here. Our support will be here, and I will highly request, or like honestly speaking, Mr. Litton been behind me and asking many times to please join. I was trying to make my time, but I didn't have that opportunity. Today I am here, and I feel proud myself. I will request my other friends to be join and support. I think that will make this event different and meaningful, because this type of events doesn't happen everywhere and every day. We have hundreds of events that's full of the dinners and the cultural shows. Yes, definitely that is required, but today is the time to take our community to the different level. And I am with this commerce, and this is Bangladeshi commerce. So, and we've been attending many other commerce as in the town, like Long Island, there is a commerce of chambers, New York chambers, but this is our Bangladeshi commerce chamber that we need to support. Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rafiq Khan. He's actually president of AVS Group USA Inc. Thanks for your kind words. Next, I want to ask a young lady. She's in USA social media for a long time. We know her, and she's actually been here with us. She's also part of our Chamber of Commerce family. She's supporting us, she's with us, and she will be with us. Her name is Fatima Nazneen Priscilla. She is influencer. She has a lot of followers, and we always hear her talking on the social media. Now we can hear her face to face and see what she says. She has a lot to say, I think. We're gonna make it short. Thank you so much, Priscilla.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, thank you to USBCCI for extending their invitation to me this year. I came last year, and it was such a beautiful event, and I am so happy that they are going to continue holding these events. I think it is so important to empower women and award women for what they've done, what they'll do in the future. Let me just also say thank you to a couple people that were here and are still here. Thank you to Jennifer Rajkumar, our first South Asian Assemblywoman, which I think is such a big accomplishment, and I see her at a lot of Bangladeshi events, and that's so, so nice to see. And thank you to Sukrani as well for giving us your time. I heard Ms. Shahida Chaudhary last year, and I love her speeches. It was so, so nice to hear from you first this time at this event. So moving on to just women in general and women being empowered and having power, unfortunately we do still live in a patriarchal society. So to all the men here, let me just say it is your responsibility to support the women not only in this room, but in this world, in your family. As a young woman on social media with over 6 million followers, you get compared to other women. You get criticized for parting your hair differently, for wearing too much or too little makeup, for talking about something that's not really controversial. People make your words controversial. But I know that I'm trying to make an impact, and honestly, that's what counts. Giving 2 wells, giving blankets, giving wheelchairs, giving jackets, warm clothing, food for tuition, food for funerals, money for tuition and food in general, to orphans, to elderly, to people of all ages. I know that it's encouraged at least one person to make a change in their community, and that's enough for me. Going back to the men that are in this room, if someone in your family, whether it's your wife, your sister, your mother, is making more money for you, that should not be an ego thing. That should be something for you to feel proud of. Yes, my wife is making more money than me, and I'm a part of her life. I'm a part of the life of a successful woman. That's a good thing for me. As women, unfortunately or fortunately, however you want to take it, we do have to work harder. We have to go through more. We have to do more to prove ourselves to those that are in society. Women's rights and women empowerment is something that came to light in the 1900s, which is not that long ago if you think about it. And even in the 21st century, we are continuing to fight to be equal. And when I say equal, this gets taken in a lot of different directions. And I'm not saying I want to be physically equal, because men are stronger than women physically. I'm not saying I want to lift 300 pounds like you can. But we want equal opportunities, equal pay when we do the same job, and less discrimination in society. We say that women are emotional and men are strong. But men should also be given the opportunity to be emotional. And women, we know we're strong, and the fact that women are emotional should not be the stereotype. The fact that women are strong is what we should be hearing more in society. When it comes to men and women and talking about men and women in different situations, there's a different vocabulary for each gender. Men can react in different situations, but women can only overreact. When a man does something, it's strategic. When a woman does something to move forward, it's calculated. Right now, I'm taking a class on gender-based crimes, and it took a lot for the UN Security Council to even acknowledge that there are crimes against women, and it took a lot for them to take action, move forward, and to give us more rights. And they also said that women being in positions of authority will actually be better for our society. As a student that is on track to, inshallah, become a lawyer, that is a male-dominated profession. I'm still young, but when I was a little bit younger, I was intimidated. I'm going into a male-dominated profession. What are people gonna think of me? Can I do it? Do I have the ability to do it? Are people gonna let me do it? But you know what, at the end of the day, this is what I want to do. Feeling intimidated is not going to get me anywhere. And the fact that this is a male-dominated profession, it's an opportunity to encourage future generations to follow their dreams, whether that be in law or something else, or another male-dominated profession. So to the young women in here, I see a lot of little girls in here, I'm gonna say follow your passions. Life is honestly way too short to conform to society's expectation, to conform to society's stereotypes. You have to be selfish for what you want, you have to be greedy, and show your strength, show people your power, raise your voice, show people what you have. I try as much as possible to advocate as much as I can to make people more aware of not only human rights, but also women's issues and women's rights, and how much more rights we need, both on and off social media. As we are here today, as I'm surrounded by extremely successful women, let me just say I feel very, very honored to be here. And let me also say that it's not impossible to make your voice heard and stand your ground. You will get a little bit of criticism. Oh, you think you can say this, but you're a woman. I can say this because I'm a woman. We have to change how we say things. We have to change how we see things. Most importantly, I heard one woman up here say that she's proud of herself. Please be proud of yourself. You've worked too hard and gone too far to not be proud of yourself. So be proud of your accomplishments and be honored for what you've gone through, because what you've gone through led you to where you are today. Thank you so much once again for inviting me today, and I look forward to seeing what women continue to do in the future.
Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you so much for your words. And next speech will be from our distinguished speaker, Jannatul Ruma. She's an attorney at law, Office of Ruma, Jannatul P. LLC. Please, another entrepreneur.
Assalamualaikum. Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank USBCCI for hosting an event which represents special women. And being a Bangladeshi-born female attorney, I feel honored to be part of this. If I say about me, I came to United States in 2015, and like all of you, many of them who enter United States as an immigrant, they dream to achieve something, to do something here, and to be able to a person who have his own identity. And just like all of you, I also dreamed to be one of them. And today, in front of all of you who are very much successful in their own specialty as an entrepreneur, and I feel truly blessed to be here. And thank you so much, USBCCI again. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Thank you. We are next asking for, if you have, please, a moment at the stage, speech from guest of honor, MD Mehdi Hassan, Economic Minister, Embassy of Bangladesh, United States of America. He came from far away just to join us, and we will definitely listen to him. And we actually, this is a moment that we want to enjoy and celebrate for all the women. We have an award ceremony coming very soon, so please sit tight, everybody. We also have rest of our dinner, definitely main course. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very wonderful evening for us that many Bangladeshi origin women and their success stories have greatly encouraged us. Actually, we are here to enhance economic activities in Bangladesh, and I think the US-Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce is a very good platform doing this because the chamber is entirely and dedicatedly linked with the Bangladeshi success, Bangladeshi origin entrepreneurs, Bangladeshi origin female entrepreneurs are encouraged. And this evening they are invited, I think, two of them. So these successful ladies, I think we have heard wonderful success stories and multi-million-dollar businesses, a lot of successes. So these success stories, I think, although it is not directly in Bangladesh, but in some ways, in the coming days, we are working on this, that to link you in Bangladesh and your success stories. I think it can be replicated in Bangladeshi areas and in the geographical area of Bangladesh. So we can very much encourage that Bangladesh and US has enjoyed very good relationships in terms of economic engagement. And this good platform, these success stories we can replicate, then we can create, and we can generate a lot of employment, lot of entrepreneurship, which is very crucial for the Bangladeshis to target to make this country an advanced economy by 2041. But the government is already identified that Bangladesh would be an advanced economy by 2041, and by 2030 we will be upper middle income country in the World Bank classification. So I want to congratulate these very significant ladies again, and I think their success stories will not only contribute in the US economies, but also contribute in the Bangladeshi economies. So hope for this, and I will request US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industries to connect and to capitalize the experiences and the success stories and the successful entrepreneurships to replicate some of these in Bangladesh. Since your success, the non-resident Bangladeshi success, we assume it and we recognize it. It is a Bangladeshi success, although you are contributing directly in the US economy. So hopefully in the coming days you will contribute in the Bangladesh economy also in the direct fashion. So thank you very much. Thank you and congratulate you all the successful ladies and entrepreneurs, and thank you for inviting us to this wonderful gathering. Thank you very much.
We would like to request you, and you'd like to request everybody to wait for the award ceremony, please. Next, we will have our speech from guest of honor, Stephen Raga, Assembly member, Assembly District 30, New York State. And I would like to request you, after your speech, please stay on the stage. We're going to do the award ceremony, and we will call up our guests too.
Thank you very much. I'm Assembly Member Stephen Raga. I represent District 30 in New York City, so that's Jackson Heights, Woodside, Elmhurst, where we have a growing, vibrant Bangladeshi community. I'm so happy and honored to serve you and also represent you at the New York State Assembly. Like my sister, Assembly Member Raj Kumar, we sit on the Asian Pacific American Task Force, and where we make sure that we have laws in the books, that we are advocating for our South Asian community, and also that our public resources are going to our South Asian community. Congratulations so much to our female entrepreneurs. It's so important that we have spaces like these to celebrate, to give congratulations, and also to honor them. In business school, my focus was on entrepreneurship and also within our immigrant community. So it's great to not just expand that market here as we're planted here in the United States, but also finding opportunities, maybe to make that international, maybe back in Bangladesh, so that we can have see the full potential of our economic power. And if there was ever an assembly delegation back to Bangladesh, please, sign me up. I'm happy to join that as well. It's so important, again, and I congratulate all the honorees. Thanks so much to USBCCI for bringing us together. Because sometimes, like what was mentioned, behind every or if behind some successful women are successful men, and I see that sometimes behind some successful men you have a few successful women. So it's always good to do this together as a community with our families, friends, and neighbors. And I am truly in awe of and hearing of all your stories, especially since many of these stories seem very far away from being near the end. So I applaud your continued success. I look forward to it, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much. I would like to ask you to stay on the stage, and I will ask Mr. Shakil Chaudhary, please come to the stage. Mr. Shakil Chaudhary, Chairperson and Founder, Center for NRB. I would also like to ask Mr. Mehdi Hassan, Economic Minister, Embassy of Bangladesh, United States. Please come to the stage, and also respected Consul General of Bangladesh in New York, Deputy Consul General, Nazmul Hassan. Mr. Nazmul Hassan, please. Mr. Rizul Ahmed, please come to the stage. And I would also like to ask Ms. Ruma, who is the actual chairman of Women Entrepreneur Empowerment of USBCCI. US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce Women Entrepreneur Award awardees are Dr. Saira Haq, Jannatul Ruma, Ivana Akhtar, Taslima Manan Sunaya, Nazmul Nur Isha, Shamima Haq, Sadia Afrin, Sanjana Ahmed, Mrs. Fatima Rahman, Sultana Rahman, Rosa Ahmed, Trinia Hassan. I would like you to be ready. When I call you, please come to the stage and receive your award. Mr. Luton, can we start? Can we start? Thank you so much. So I'll start with Dr. Sarah Haq. Sorry. Dr. Sarah Haq, MD, Haq Medical Office. Congratulations, Dr. Sarah Haq, for being the women tonight receiving the Entrepreneurship Award. Dr. Sarah Haq, MD, Haq Medical Office. Next will be Jannatul Ruma. Jannatul Ruma, Attorney at Law Office of Ruma Jannatul P LLC.
Go. Thank you. Okay.
It's nice to see they're getting all those awards and also certificates. Jannatul Ruma, please. Please come to the stage. Next will be Ivana Akhtar, CEO Beauty by Ivana.
This side, let me see. Yeah.
Now receiving Jannatul Ruma, Attorney at Law Office of Ruma Jannatul PLLC.
Over here. Ruma.
Behalf of USBCCI, we are congratulating with you. We are also happy to be a part of this celebration. Next, I would say Ivana Akhtar, CEO Beauty by Ivana. Ivana Akhtar, CEO Beauty by Ivana. And then next I will ask to be ready, Taslima Manan Sunaya.
Okay.
Congratulations to Ivana Akhtar.
One second.
It's hard to be an entrepreneur, it's hard to entrepreneurship actually as something that you have to put a lot of effort, and we're happy to reward you with something, and this is the appreciation from the community and also our commerce and industry. I would ask Taslima Manan Sunaya, she couldn't be here tonight, but on behalf of her, Mr. Masood Rana Topon, who is the President and CEO of Sunmoon Express, he will receive the award for her.
Oh yeah.
We all know Sunmoon Express. That's this award for Taslima Manan Sunaya.
One second. Yeah.
Sunburn Express Global Money Transfer. This is very important. We all
send money,
next will be Nazmun Nur Isha, CEO, Job United Corp. Mr. Masur Natapa, thank you so much for coming and receiving the award. Nazmun Nur Isha, CEO, Job United Corp.
Oh, 1 second. Over here.
Congratulations to you.
One second.
And next will be Shamima Haq, CEO, Feroz Cafe and Lounge. I can see USBCCI chose every woman that are in different categories of the business. We have law office, we have business, we have food, we have beauty, we have medical, we have we're covering IT, we're covering entertainment. That's great. Next will be Shamima Haq, CEO. I think she could be here today. I will have Sadia Afrin, President and CEO, ERA Consulting Services USA. Mr. Roman Bhai, Mr. Roman Borges, please come to the stage. Vice President. Sadia Afrin, President and CEO, ERA Consulting Services USA LLC.
Oh yeah.
Sadia Afrin actually also part of our USBCCI. She actually helps us. She supports USBCCI and she also works with USBCCI in many sectors. Next, we will ask to the stage Sanjana Ahmed, President Buffalo Tea Chat Inc. I just love the name, Buffalo Tea Chat Inc. We have to visit your place when we go to Buffalo, definitely.
Okay.
Congratulations to Sadia Afrin, President and CEO, ERA Consulting. Next, Sanjana Ahmed. Sanjana Ahmed, President, Buffalo Tea Chat Inc. Congratulations to you too.
Okay, over here.
Sanjana Ahmed. Next, I would ask to be ready, Mrs. Fatima Rahman.
One second, one more.
If you are here, Ms. Fatima Rahman.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
I would ask Sultan Rahman, New York State licensed realtor, Exit Realty Prime. Ms. Sultan Rahman. If she's not here, we will ask next Ms. Rosa Ahmed, owner, Rosa's Bridal Makeover. That's a very important, important company. We need to be connected. We need to get your contact and your company information. We all need to get this because it's a bridal makeover, which is very important for our society. Ms. Rosa Ahmed, congratulations to you.
Over here. 1 second. Let me see. That's good. One more.
Thanks, Rosa Ahmed, for coming and taking your award. Congratulations to you. And last, Mrs. Trinia Hassan. She's an individual music artist. Ms. Trinia Hassan, music artist. As I told you, U.S. Chamber of Commerce is covering all the sectors. So music is one of the most important in our culture, in our society, in our everyday life. So entertainment, we cannot live without it. Congratulations to Mrs. Trinia Hassan.
1 second.
Making the music industry proud. And Chamber of Commerce, USBCCI, US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce is happy to give you this award. Thank you so much. Thanks all. Thank you everybody for sharing with them. Can we? There we go. Thank you so much. Listen, we're not done. We have more speakers. We have a few more speeches to hear, and also we have the dinner too. And after dinner, we will have entertainment, definitely.
Okay.
There was only appetizer.
Everyone.
Thank you so much, all the parties. Thank you for coming, and thank you to USBCCI for actually giving them this respect. This respect is actually earned. Every respect we we give here is hard by all the women. They're empowered now. I'll ask all the awardees please come to the stage. Dr. Saira, Janatul Numa, Ivana, please come to the stage. For a photo session, actually, we will take some pictures. You know, this is celebration time. That's Nima Vannansle. Actually, maybe you can go. That's not a problem. Yeah. Sanjana Ahmed, Sadia Afrin, Shalima Haq, Rosa Ahmed, Trini Hassan, please go come to the stage and take some pictures.
Yeah. Turn it around, all the, yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, come close, make it. Okay, বসতে হবে, live হচ্ছে.
Right, live. 3, 2, 1, go.
Some of our artists couldn't make it tonight, and we can definitely hand it over to them wherever they will be reached. I would say Mrs. Fatima Rahman couldn't be here, Ms. Shamima Hawa couldn't be here, and also Sister Rahman couldn't be here. Everybody else is here.
Yeah, make a line. Do this like this.
We have a special certificate for certificate of achievement. And I would like to ask Mr. Midun Ahmed, President of USBCCI and also Vice President of USBCCI, please go to the stage. I'm asking Nora Mahdi, author of Rewrite, Chief Editor of The Charge. Please come to the stage and receive this special award.
1 second. Almost done. Yeah, come close there. Close actually, no?
Excellent.
It's okay. You come over here. Please, yeah. Please.
We also have the certificate for certificate of achievement proudly present to Dashmiya Chaudhary, licensed real estate agent, Mega Homes Realty. I think she couldn't come here tonight, but we will definitely give her award to her. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody for sharing with the awardees. And US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce is proud to be partnered with them and make this moment a great moment for their life and achievement. I know there was a lot of things they went through, hard work, education, and I would say maybe struggle sometimes, but here they are. They're successful and they're generating a lot of jobs from others. We have to actually go to the seat and please we have to wait for the dinner. And we have more speeches coming. Yeah. 3 more guests.
Good job. Hey. Hurry up. Thank you. Go.
ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল পিকচার নিচ্ছ? হ্যাঁ, ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল এক এক করে নিচ্ছ? আচ্ছা,
কি কোথায় নেবো? ওখানে যাইতে চাইছি। যাও না, হারিয়া সবার হারিয়া ওকে, ভাবি চলে যান, আপনারটা নিয়ে আপনি চলে যান। ভাবি কারোর দিকে তাকান না, আপনি চলে যান। ওকে, I got it. It's okay. Stay over there.
For Ms. Sultana Rahman, we have our brother came to receive the award, so we will hand over the award to Ms. Sultana Rahman's brother.
Okay. Good. Ashen. Okay.
Ms. Sultana Rahman, New York State licensed realtor, exit realty prime, and Nura Mehdi for certificate of achievement. For Sultana Rahman, her brother is receiving. Sultana Rahman, New York State licensed realtor, exit realty. Thank you so much. Congratulations everybody who got the award tonight, and also we will be continuing next year too. We have these events almost done. We have a few more speeches. Please have a seat everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing with our all winners tonight. I would like to request
Okay, Jack.
Thank you so much. Please have a seat, everybody. We're not done yet. We have more speakers. We have to finish the event. We were just celebrating the award with awardees. I would like to ask Mr. Nazmul Hassan, Deputy Consul General of Bangladesh in New York. Please everybody, please sit down, please. I would like to ask every guest to please sit down at your table. We have a few more speeches, we need to finish them, saying something, and then we'll finish our dinner, then we'll have music, and then we can go home. Thank you so much.
Thank you. In fact, today is not for us, the guys, to speak. This is your day, your evening. So this is for women, we should speak. So, still, since I have been requested to say something, I'll be very precise in my speech. At first, I would like to thank US Bangladesh Global Chamber of Commerce for organizing this Women Entrepreneurship Award for the consecutive third year. I had been present to the first event, this is the third event. The second event I missed the event, actually I still missed it. So I will be speaking a little Bengali and I'm mixing with English because most of our fellow brothers and sisters, they understand Bengali and they have foreign friends as well. Just to make a little diversity or variation. আমাদের কবি বলেছিলেন যে বিশ্বের যা কিছু মহান সৃষ্টি চিরকল্যাণকর অর্ধেক তার করিয়াছে নারী অর্ধেক তার নর। আসলে এটা ইংলিশে বললে এটা বেমানান হবে, এর মিনিংও হারিয়ে যাবে। তো আমি যেটা বলতে চাই আসলে অর্ধেকের বেশি আসলে নারীরা করেছে। আমি সেটা একটু ব্যাখ্যা করার চেষ্টা করছি। First and foremost, during our liberation war, 200,000 women were violated. They had their sacrifice for the country. So, I would say that it testifies that it's more than ordinary, more than half. Then coming to the history, agriculture. Agriculture was invented by women. So the agriculture has kept us alive. Our food, our husbandry, everything has been invented by women. So it's more than half. Women have done more than half. Coming to Bangladesh, it's 7 million women. They are working in the government sector. And as you know, the ready-made garment is the #1 remittance earning source for Bangladesh. So they are doing more. We have a lot of examples of women, what they have done. Coming to women empowerment, Bangladesh is the country where women empowerment is highest in South Asia. We have our Prime Minister, opposition leader, biggest national opposition parties, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Education Minister, and so on. We can say a lot of women leadership in our country. So, আমাদের বলতে দেখা নেই যে আমাদের নারীরা আমাদেরকে অগ্রযাত্রা সেখানে অগ্রণী ভূমিকা পালন করছে। If you say that primary enrollment in Bangladesh, I'm talking about Bangladesh, the women, the girls, they are topic. Their ratio is higher. If you talk about the result, as I remember when I passed high school, that is SSC and HSC, both the exams, girls taught in Dhaka board. So that's the first time in the history of Bangladesh, both SSC and intermediate girls taught. So girls are developing, girls are growing, and they encourage them. As we have heard the success stories and struggles that you have told today, successful entrepreneurs here, that you had to undergo a lot of trouble, a lot of problems, but still you stood and you went ahead. That's the spirit. Women has a role as a mother, as many of you mentioned, as a sister-in-law, so many, as a wife, in addition to be a professional. It's not a joke. It's very hard. We have our family. I have my family, I have a wife and 2 daughters. So I see how they are maintaining. So I would say that in addition to maintaining the family, being a professional, being an entrepreneur especially, is really, really encouraging, and you deserve a big hand. Our Bangladeshi women entrepreneurs, particularly here in USA, we have seen that USBCCI, they have awarded you from all sectors, almost all sectors, doctors, engineers, software engineers, bridal, beauty, singers, culture, everywhere, lawyer. So it's amazing. So it testifies that you have surpassed, you have spread all sectors in this country. So we appreciate that. In the mainstream politics, we have seen many of our women leaders. They have gone far, and we hope and pray that they will grow far and farther. For example, we have Shahana Hani, we have Shoma Said, we have Federal Justice Nusrat, and so on. So, and we believe that from our next generation community, there will be bigger and more powerful leadership in this country. So we can take pride of that, and at the same time, as you are contributing to, as our legislators have said, that you are contributing to the economy of the USA directly, I believe and hope that you can also contribute directly to the development process of Bangladesh. You are already contributing, particularly with sending remittance. This is, you are sending money to your parents, your relatives in Bangladesh, and that's how our economy is developing. your contribution. So you can take pride of that, and we are really proud of you. We just want to thank you. You see, I don't want to make my speech longer. It's not a good time. As I mentioned, that it's for girls to stay tonight, not boys. But I have few suggestions. As we mix with people, we talk with people, mingle with people in the community, we see our second generation people. They are not as, they're doing good. Of course, they're doing good, they're getting a better profession, they're highly educated, but in terms of culture, our cultural aspect, Bangladeshi cultural aspect, I think you parents, both father and mother, particularly the mothers, you have more to do here. As we know that our root is in Bangladesh. আমাদের নারী কিন্তু বাংলাদেশে পড়ে আছে। আমরা যেখানেই থাকি না কেন, ঈদে কিন্তু আমরা বাড়ি যাই, রোজায় বাড়ি যাই, বিভিন্ন সময় আমরা দেশে যাই, বছরে একবার ছুটি হলে অন্য কোনো দেশে যাই না, মোস্টলি আমরা বাংলাদেশে যাই। কারণ কি, আমাদের রুটটা ওখানে। সেই রুটটাকে ধরে রাখার জন্য বাংলাদেশি হিসেবে, একজন প্রবাসী বাংলাদেশি হিসেবে আমি রিকোয়েস্ট করবো যে আমাদের সন্তানদেরকে একটু বাংলাদেশি শিল্প, বিশেষ করে ভাষা, একটু শিল্প সংস্কৃতি শিক্ষা দেওয়ার বা ভাষায় চর্চা করার দরকার আছে। তারা তো আপনার স্কুলে তারা ইংরেজি শিখছে, ইংরেজি তাদের কালচার হয়ে যাচ্ছে, কিন্তু বাংলাটা কিন্তু হারিয়ে যাচ্ছে। এটা না থাকলে কিন্তু দেখবেন যে একসময় রুট খারাপ হয়ে গেলে কিন্তু আসলে আপনি যদি, আমরা একটা কার্টুন দেখি বিভিন্ন সময় যে একজন গাছের ডালে দাঁড়িয়ে করাত দিয়ে ডাল কাটছে, সেগুলো আমি অনেক উপর উঠে গেছি, আসলে কিন্তু রুট থেকে সে ছিন্ন হয়ে যাচ্ছে, সে কিন্তু নিশ্চিন্ন হয়ে যাচ্ছে। আমার কাছে এটা খুব লাগে যে অবাক লাগে, যদি আমরা এই রুটটাকে হারিয়ে ফেলি তাহলে কিন্তু আমরা দুর্বিহীন হয়ে। সো আমি আপনাদের কাছে রিকোয়েস্ট করবো যে আমাদের সন্তানদেরকে আমরা বাংলা, বিশেষ করে বাংলা শিক্ষা, ভাষা এবং সংস্কৃতি ব্যাপারে একটু উৎসাহিত করবো, যাতে তাদেরও তাদের নানা বাড়ি, দাদা বাড়ির প্রতি টানটা তৈরি হয়। আমি আর আমার বক্তব্য দীর্ঘায়িত করছি না। বিশেষ করে যারা উমেন এন্টারপ্রেনার আজকে যারা অ্যাওয়ার্ড হয়েছেন, I'd like to congratulate you from the bottom of my heart. It's really encouraging, and I hope that you will keep your good work so that you can achieve such award and bigger awards in future. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much. And once again, I thank USBCCI for inviting me to this event. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would like to please request you to stay on the stage. We have a special award going to someone today, and he deserves it. He is actually always with us. He's everywhere, and we all know him. We all love him. Brother, come on, please. You already know. Man right there.
It's okay.
Certificate of appreciation. Please come to the stage. Mr. Nehar Siddiqui.
Yeah.
Star Photography CEO, Mr. Nehar Siddiqui.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. You're the man, you're the man. He's always with us. He's always cheerful. I always see him smiling. He never complains. Always smiling and happy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Nehar Siddiqui. You have done enough, and we want you to come here and spend more time with us. Not short time. Thank you so much, and enjoy your dinner, definitely. We have some sponsor I would like to recognize. I would say gold sponsor, Golden Age Home Care, silver sponsor, Blue Green Insurance Broker, silver sponsor, Style by Beauty, Style with Me. I'm sorry, and also we have corporate sponsors. We have Ahad & Co. Mr. Ahad was here, and we actually always with USBCCI. We have iHopePrint.com. iHope Printing is actually, they're our partner for any printing. Any printing we do, anything with media, they're our partner. iHope Prints, they do an excellent job. We can also use them for graphics, especially issue. I also use their service. They have very good service. Beauty by Ivana, they're also sponsors, and Sunlight Express, Global Money Transfer. Money transfer we always do. We have to go, and also we have a sponsor person, JFK USBD LLC. MD Iqbal Ahmed, president of the company, is here and he's always with USBCCI and he's a realtor. And JFK USBD LLC is buying and selling a lot of homes, I can see and I hear, and we will definitely get a lot of help from him. And anywhere flight, if you need to fly anywhere, please go to anywhereflight.com and you can get your flight to anywhere you want to go. Now we have a special guest. We have a special guest here, and we always love him. He's our brother, he's our guardian, he's also a lot of us. We think he's our mentor. We accept him as a respected mentor to us, and also he guided us in many things. He guides from even overseas Bangladesh. He's no anybody, only our chairman and founder of Center Energy, M.S. Shekil Chaudhary. Shekil Chaudhary, please come to the stage. We need to hear your inspiration for the ladies who won today the award, and also if our Bobby is also an entrepreneur. We want to hear that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for calling me here. আজকের অনুষ্ঠান যাদেরকে কেন্দ্র করে তারা বলেন আমাদের নারী উদ্যোক্তা, ওমেন এন্টারপ্রেনার। আমি আজকে যারা এখানে পুরস্কৃত হয়েছেন, কাজের স্বীকৃতি পেয়েছেন, তাদেরকে অভিনন্দন জানাই বাংলাদেশের পক্ষ থেকে, প্রবাসী বাংলাদেশিদের প্রতিষ্ঠান ইউএস বাংলাদেশ এবং কমার্স এন্ড ইন্ডাস্ট্রির পক্ষ থেকে, এবং অভিনন্দন জানাই এই অনুষ্ঠানটি কোঅর্ডিনেট করেছেন যিনি, রোমা আহমেদ। তাকে আমি অনুমান করি এই নারী উদ্যোক্তাদেরকে এই সম্মিলনে যুক্ত করবার কাজে তিনি অগ্রণী ভূমিকা পালন করেছেন প্রেসিডেন্টের পাশাপাশি। তাদের জন্য আমার রবীন্দ্রনাথের ভাষায় শুধু বলতে হবে, গরজি গরজি শঙ্খ তোমার বাজিয়া বাজিয়া উঠুক এবার, ছুটিয়া বাঁধন টুটিয়া জাগুক তীব্র চেতনা। আজকে যারা পুরস্কৃত হয়েছে তাদের সংখ্যা আরো বেড়ে উঠে, আরো পুরুষ জানতে পারে রবি ঠাকুর যেভাবে স্বপ্ন দেখেছেন সেই সাধারণ মেয়ে থেকে অসাধারণ নারীতে পরিণত হওয়ার গল্প দিয়েছেন, সেরকম করে আজকে যে মেয়েরা পুরস্কৃত হলেন, মহিলারা পুরস্কৃত, আমাদের নেতৃত্ব ঘরের যারা থাকছে তারা বাইরের নেতৃত্বে এসেছেন। It's a big achievement. I hope it's a signature program of the US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry. I appreciate, I congratulate the President, Mr. Litonana, for this unique initiatives he has taken. And this journey has started, just completed 3 years. This is the hard draw of this type of initiatives. He has taken, he's never taken. I also congratulate the member of the USBCCI for joining hands with Ruma, joining hands with the President. He has started something new. In the country where the United States of America is the leader of the businesses of the world, and they are the Bangladesh origin women. They got some recognition by their own country as well as the US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Not only the Bangladeshi organizations, it's rather a member organization of United States Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Washington DC. When I was the president of Dhaka Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we have run a program for 4 years under the collaboration of United States Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Washington DC, and they supported us tremendously to promoting Bangladeshi businesses. They were trying to promote the women entrepreneurs of Bangladesh to empower the women. Nowadays, friends from USA, I can say, is in one single sector, you can say the garments industry, we provided 3 million US Bangladeshi women who empowered, employed, and their economic capacity grown up. Now they are honored by their family members as well. Or they are the domestic help, but they are not only domestic help. Now they are the industrial workforce, and this workforce is providing the clothing all over the world. Is the largest exporters in the United States, the largest exporter in the European Union, and largest cloth providers of work. One Bengali says, Bengali was the ভদ্রলোক, একজন মানুষকে ভদ্র বানাবার যে পোশাক প্রস্তুত করে তিনি হলেন একজন টেইলর। ইংরেজিতে বলে গড মেক্স ম্যান, টেইলার্স মেক জেন্টলম্যান। আমরা একজন মানুষকে জেন্টলম্যান বানাবার কাজটি করছি বাংলাদেশিরা। সেখানে আমাদের নারীর একটা ক্ষমতায়ন হয়েছে, সেখানে আমাদের নারী সম্প্রদায় একটা শক্তিশালী অবস্থা তৈরি করেছে, যে কারণে বাংলাদেশের ইকোনমি এই কোভিড কারণেও পতিত হয়নি। এর একমাত্র কারণ হলো আমার ঘরে ঘরে ক্ষমতাবান মহিলারা ছিল। আপনারাও এখানে এই আমেরিকার মতো যুক্তরাষ্ট্র আমেরিকায় নিজেদেরকে প্রমাণ করতে প্রতিষ্ঠিত করছে, আমাদেরকে সম্মানিত করছে, বাংলাদেশিরা সম্মানিত হচ্ছে, বাংলাদেশ গর্বিত হচ্ছে। এখানে অনেকে পেয়েছেন, অনেকে পুরস্কৃত হয়েছেন, যারা সহযোগিতা করছেন এই কাজটি, যারা এই পুরস্কৃত হয়েছে, যাদেরকে কেন্দ্র করে আজকের এই ভোজ সভায় আমরা যুক্ত হয়েছি, খেতে এসেছি, দেখতে এসেছি, গর্বিত হতে এসেছি, আমরা গর্বিত আপনাদের। আজকে এখানে আমাদের ডেপুটি কমিশনার জেনারেল জনাব নাজমুল হাসান, তিনি বড় ভালো মানুষও ভালো, এবং তিনি অত্যন্ত মনোযোগ নিয়ে কথাগুলো বলেছেন। আমাদের ইকোনমিক মিনিস্টার ওয়াশিংটন ডিসি থেকে তিনি সেখানে যুক্ত হয়েছেন। আমাদের ট্রুলি বাংলাদেশকে তারা রিপ্রেজেন্ট করছেন। মিন্স ইটস এন অনার টু আওয়ার এন্টারপ্রেনিয়ার্স and the award winners who has got these awards in front of or in presence of our Consulate General in New York and as well as the Embassy of Bangladesh Embassy in Washington DC. It means they have recognized you. এই সম্মানকে আরো বড়। একটি মেয়ে এখানে কথা বলেছে, 17 বছরের মেয়ে, অত্যন্ত সুন্দরভাবে সে তার স্বপ্নকে তুলে ধরার চেষ্টা করেছে। We are the dream merchants. আমাদের মনে হয় হ্যারোল্ড রবিন একটা বই পড়েছেন, অনেকে বলতে পারেন ড্রিম মার্চেন্ট, স্বপ্নের সওদাগর। বাংলাদেশের আবেগপ্রবণ জাতি, বাংলাদেশিরা কিছু না বুঝে 71 সালে যুদ্ধ শুরু করে দিয়েছে। আমার হাতে কি শক্তি আছে তার থেকে বড় আবেগের শক্তি ছিল আমি স্বাধীনতা। এই স্বাধীনতার সংগ্রামটাকে কিন্তু পিছন থেকে নারীরা আমাদের শক্তি দিয়েছে। নারীরা রাজ্য করেছে, রাজা করেছে রাজ্য শাসন, রাজা করেছে রাজ্য শাসন, রাজী শেষ নারী, রাজার রানীর দরদে ধুইয়া দিয়েছে রাজ্যের যত নারী। রাজাকে পিছন থেকে শক্তি দিয়েছে নারী। আর এখন এই ইকোনমিক ওয়ার্ল্ডে মহিলারা কিন্তু পিছন থেকে অর্থনৈতিক শক্তি যোগাচ্ছে পরিবারে, ছেলেকে, মেয়েকে, পরিবারকে, স্বামীকে। এটি একটি বিরাট অর্জন। সুতরাং এই সম্প্রদায়, এই জাতির আমরা আরো এগিয়ে যাব। আমাদের এগিয়ে যাওয়ার পিছনে আমাদের মহিলারা অমীয় শক্তি হিসাবে 50% জনসংখ্যা আমাদের মহিলা, এরা এগিয়ে যাচ্ছে, আমাদের মেয়েরা এগিয়ে যাচ্ছে। এই জন্য এখানে অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট প্রিন্সিপালের কথা শুনলাম, আমরা ভুলে গেছি। আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছিল অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট প্রিন্সিপাল মনে হচ্ছে স্কুলের ছাত্র। এই দেশে কোথায় প্রিন্সিপাল এরকমই হয়। আমাদের একটি মেয়ে প্রিন্সিপাল হয়েছে, ওই মাস কন্ট্রোল এখানে বয়সে সকলেই তরুণ। এই সভ্যতাকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাওয়ার জন্য, আন্তর্জাতিক সম্প্রদায়ের অর্থনৈতিক বিকাশকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাওয়ার জন্য যে ফোর্সটি দরকার আমাদের তরুণ প্রজন্মের মধ্যে এগিয়ে এসেছে। এই প্রজন্মকে আমাদেরকে নার্স করতে হবে, লালন করতে হবে। আজকে এখানে যারা স্পন্সর করলেন আমি তাদের সকলের জানাই একজন বাংলাদেশি হিসেবে আপনারা অত্যন্ত সম্মানিত একটা কাজ করেছেন, অত্যন্ত ভালো একটি কাজকে সম্মানিত করেছেন, এগিয়ে নিয়ে গেছেন। এই চেষ্টা আপনারা রাখবেন। এই চেম্বার অফ কমার্সের শুরু থেকে নিয়ে প্রতিটি কাজে পিছন থেকে আমি ছায়ার মতো দেখি এবং দেখছি তারা এগিয়ে যাচ্ছে। এই এগিয়ে যাওয়ার সাহসের জায়গাতে আপনারা পিছন থেকে তাদেরকে শক্তি যোগাবেন। বাংলাদেশে একটি প্রতিষ্ঠান যার যা কাজ করার কথা সেই কাজটি তারা করে যাচ্ছে। আমাদের যে জেনারেশন তৈরি হয়ে আসছে, এই জেনারেশনকে যদি এই সমাজে যদি প্রতিষ্ঠিত করতে হয়, উই নিড লিডারশিপ। এই লিডারশিপ এই অর্গানাইজেশন দিচ্ছি, আপনারা তাদেরকে সহযোগিতা করবেন। আমরা আছি, বাংলাদেশ আপনাদের সাথে আছে, রেসপেক্টিভ অফ দি পার্টি অ্যাফিলিয়েশন আমরা আছি, বাংলাদেশ আছি, এবং আপনারা এগিয়ে যান। আমেরিকা প্রবাসী বাংলাদেশিরা বাংলাদেশকে সম্মানিত করছেন, আমরা আন্তর্জাতিকভাবে আপনাদের সম্মানিত করছি। আপনাদের অনেক অভিনন্দন। আজকে যারা পুরস্কৃত হয়েছে তাদের জন্য আজকে রেড লেটারটি আমি তাদেরকে অভিনন্দন জানাই। একটা সুইট মেমোরি নিয়ে আপনারা যাবেন এবং আপনাদের বাচ্চাদের কাছে এবং আপনাদের অন্যদের কাছে প্রেজেন্ট করবেন, যেন সামনের দিনগুলোতে যারা আজকে পুরস্কৃত হয়নি তারা যেন পুরস্কৃত হয় এবং এভাবে বাংলাদেশ যেন সম্মানিত হয়।
আপনাদের সবাইকে শুভেচ্ছা।
ধন্যবাদ শাকিল ভাই। আমাদের আসলে বাংলাদেশ বেশি ভালো লাগে আমার কাছে। Now we are end of this ceremony and end of this event almost, but the most important and joyful moments are coming. We will have entertainment. Entertainment actually we can start in maybe a few minutes. Shortly before entertainment, we want to close this session and we have to also wait for the new members of the members. We have many new members and they will receive their certificate from USBCCI. On the to us, Mr. Bob Roman Baptiste, Vice President of US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry, for his vote of thanks. Thank you.
Good evening, assalamu alaikum. কেমন আছেন সবাই? এখানে খুঁজে দেখতেছি এখানে আমাদের বাকি কেউ নেই, আমরা নেই। So I hope you guys enjoy this evening. আমরা প্রায় শেষ পর্যায়ে চলে এসেছি আজকে। আপনারা জানেন যে USBCCI চ্যাম্বার অফ কমার্স এর থার্ড ওয়ান। আপনার রোমান বিজনেস সামিট আমরা এটা করেছি আজকে। এই প্রোগ্রামটা আমরা প্রতি বছর করে থাকি এবং 19th of November এবং আমি একটু আবার যাবো যারা আপনারা নেক্সট USBCCI এন্টারপ্রেনার সামিট এন্ড ওমেন এন্টারপ্রেনার অ্যাওয়ার্ড 2024 এ এনরোল করতে যাচ্ছেন তারা আমাদের সাথে যোগাযোগ করবেন এবং আমাদের USBCCI.org ওয়েবসাইট আপনারা দেখতে পারেন। সেখানে আমরা তুলে ধরবো সেখানে কাজ করছি এবং আজকে আমরা কিছু জিনিস দেখেছি আমরা ডিফারেন্ট টু দ্য এন্টারপ্রেনার সামিট এন্টারপ্রেনারদের কিছু করিনি। আজকে আমরা প্রফেশনালস দিয়েও কাজ করেছি। এখানে আমরা একাডেমিক এনেছি, এখানে আমরা ফেডারেল গভর্নমেন্টের আমাদের এনেছি, আমরা মিউজিশিয়ানদের এনেছি, আমাদের মিউজিশিয়ান এনেছি, আমরা রিয়েল এন্টারপ্রেনার এনেছি এখানে এবং আমাদের অনেকেই আছেন এখানে যারা আমাদের বর্তমান ছিলেন তাদের ছিলেন। So thank you very much again and enjoy your food and last but not the least আমাদের last music আছে আমরা I hope you enjoy করবেন and thank you very much for your presence and hope to see you in 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Roman Baptiste. Roman ভাই ধন্যবাদ আপনাকে। আপনার এই সুন্দর একটা বাংলা স্পিচটা আমার খুব ভালো লেগেছে। এখন আমরা আমাদের নতুন মেম্বার যারা আছে we have new members to USBCCI. We want to actually give them certificate. Mr. Rizwan Ahmed, Mr. Roman Baptiste, please come to the stage and we will give the certificates to the new members of US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce. ERA Consulting Services, USA LLC, Buffalo Tea Chain Inc. You have to please take a moment and come here and receive the certificate for new membership for USBCCI. And also we have Hawk Medical Center, Hawk Medical Office. We have JFK, USBD, and also Law Office of Ruma Janatu PNC. And also Salman Global Express Corp. Please get ready. I'm calling your name. You have to please come and receive your certificate membership from USBCCI. Law Office of Ruma Janatu. Thank you for being a new member of US Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce. I think this session is very important for us because we are actually looking for more members and also members coming with value to us. We bring value, we bring more members, and members will bring lots of value to the community. And this is how we have to work for the community. Hawk Medical Office.
फोटो निकालते हैं
এদিকে প্লেটন
Next, Hawk Medical Office. Hawk Medical Office. Next will be Buffalo Tea Chat.
ओनली वीडियो
कौन सा वाला?
ये नया है, अभी एडजस्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं है, एक्सप्लोर करते हैं, रेडी टू।
Next will be Sunman Global Express Corp. Sunman Global Express Corp. And then next will be ERA Consulting Services.
হ্যাঁ এদিকে এদিকে যান যান 1 second.
ERA Consulting Services. And sadly, Alfred is receiving this. Next will be JFK USB DLC. We're expecting Mr. Iqbal Ahmed, and Iqbal Ahmed is going to receive with
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Iqbal, for leaving your. Thank you for leaving your food and coming and receiving the award. I know you love food, and we're enjoying the food. Please enjoy the food, and also with the dessert, we will enjoy the entertainment. Entertainment is the last thing, but the most enjoyable thing. We will go home with our joyful welcome to our next USBCCI Women's Entrepreneur Summit and Women's Entrepreneur Award 2024. It is scheduled for November 19, 2024. The event right now will be event photo session. If anybody wants to take any photo, please you can take your own photos. And also we will have music, and our music will be presented by Trinia Hassan. She will also receive the award, and we're so happy to be part of this. Thank you so much for coming. The Chamber of Commerce is proudly supporting everybody, all the women. Women are very powerful, we can see. They're very inspirational, they're very committed, and all the women are making more entrepreneurs every year, and we will be helping them. Thank you so much. Enjoy your food, and also my name is Farhan, and Sheikh Farhan. I'm a USBCCI director. And thank you, Mr. Litton Ahmed, thank you, Mr. Cortez, Ruben Cortez, and US Chamber of Commerce is always appreciating every single member. Our women entrepreneurship, our women empowerment standing committee's chairperson, and event coordinator of USBCCI Women Empowerment and Standing Committee is Ms. Ruba Ahmed, and she's Mrs. Litton Ahmed. So, thank you so much, Bobby. Thank you every year. You try to make it happen, and you do have our support all the time. Thank you so much.
আপনাদের কেমন লাগলো অনুষ্ঠানটা? এটা আমরা একটা ফিডব্যাক নিব, আপনারা অবশ্যই দেবেন। কারণ কি, আমরা আসলে অনুষ্ঠান করার জন্য অনুষ্ঠান করি না। এখন দুইটা জিনিস আপনাদেরকে শেয়ার করি। একটু পরে আমি একটু ভিডিও প্রেজেন্টেশনটা দেখাবো যে আমরা কিভাবে এটার মাধ্যমে মানুষকেও হেল্প করছি। তো একটা ছোট উদাহরণ দেই যে আমরা ভিডিওটা একটু প্লে করবেন। আমরা 2 মিনিটের একটা ভিডিও দেখব।
Imagine a world where your business thrives, productivity soars, and your time is free to focus on growth. Outsourcing Bangladesh is here. Welcome to the revolution of outsourcing. We're not just a company, we're a seamless extension of your team, a partner in your success. From administrative tasks to complex projects, our seasoned professionals are here, ready to take the reins. We bring expertise, efficiency, and an unyielding commitment to excellence. In the hustle and bustle of the business world, outsourcing is your secret weapon. So why not step into the future, where your business potential is unlimited? With us, the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning. Get in the world of outsourcing, where your success is our success. Join us on this journey and experience the freedom that comes with outsourcing. Unleash your potential today. Our vision transcends beyond just being a service provider. We're not just creating an outsourcing platform, we're building a global community that is changing the way the world works. Our network is made up of innovative minds from around the globe, including writers, designers, producers, videographers, and business owners. They represent hundreds of industries, each bringing their unique expertise to the table. Every day, they use outsourcing BD to collaborate, create, and innovate, believing in the power of our platform. Each member of our community is an inspiration, bringing fresh ideas, unique attitudes, and diverse viewpoints to the table. They are the lifeblood of outsourcing BD, making our platform vibrant and dynamic. We value their contributions and celebrate their success as our own. So, come and join this thriving community. Become a master of the digital world, collaborate and create with like-minded professionals. With outsourcing BD, you're not just outsourcing tasks, you're joining a global movement. Media, people, business, diverse group of professionals networking, community members collaborating on a project, vibrant community of outsourcing Bangladesh. And thank you for watching.
আচ্ছা, এটা আপনি দেখছেন একটা আউটসোর্সিং বিডি, অর্থাৎ আমরা যখন বিজনেস করি, চেম্বার করি, অনেক রিকোয়ারমেন্ট আছে ইভেন কি বাংলাদেশ থেকে যে আমাদেরকে একটা কাজ দেন, একটা জব দেন। আবার এখানে আমরা চাচ্ছি যে কস্ট কমে কিভাবে সার্ভিসটা দিতে পারি। এইটার পুরোটাই আমাদের ইউএসবিসিসিআই নন প্রফিট, আমরা এখানে কোনো প্রফিট করি না, আমরা শুধু বায়ার আর সেলারের সাথে কানেকশন করাই দিই। মনে করেন আপনার একটা লোগো, আমাদের আইবুক প্রিন্টিং আছে, এখানে গেলে আপনার $50 চার্জ করবে, কিন্তু এখানে যদি আপনি $5 আপনার লোগো চলে আসবে। আপনি আপনার পোস্ট দিতে পারেন যে একটা পোস্ট আপনার একটা ট্রান্সলেট লাগবে, আপনার একটা লোগো লাগবে, আপনার একটা ফেসবুক পেজ লাগবে, আপনার একটা কোম্পানি প্রোফাইল লাগবে, মানে যত ধরনের কাজ আছে ডিজিটালি একটা ওয়েবসাইট। মনে করেন এখানে যদি একটা ওয়েবসাইট করতে যান $300, কিন্তু আপনি বাংলাদেশে এই সেম জিনিস $300 করতে পারবেন। এখন আমরা শুধু এইখানে কাদেরকে দিচ্ছি, আমরা ছোট ছোট কোম্পানি যারা আছে এবং বাংলাদেশে যারা কাজ করতে যাচ্ছে, একদম ইয়াং জেনারেশন, আমরা ট্রেন আপ করাচ্ছি। বাংলাদেশে এইটার উপরে ট্রেনিং করাচ্ছে বিভিন্ন ইনস্টিটিউট, তো আমরাও তাদের কাছে সমন্বয় করে আমরা এই কাজটা করছি এবং আমাদের মেম্বারদেরকেও কস্ট কমে কিভাবে সার্ভিসটা প্রোভাইড করতে পারে, যে কোনো ডিজিটাল সার্ভিস, নট অনলি ডিজিটাল সার্ভিস, আপনি যা কিছু করতে চান এখানে আপনি একটা পোস্ট দিলে ওইখানে যারা সেলার আছে তারা এগুলো দেখতে পারবে এবং আপনার সাথে কন্ট্যাক্ট করবে। তো আপনি এখানে একটা কোম্পানি ক্রিয়েট করেও আপনি কিন্তু আপনার জবের পোস্টটা দিতে পারেন যে আপনার একটা কাস্টমার সার্ভিস ম্যানেজার দরকার, আপনার একটা লোগো ডিজাইনার দরকার, আপনার একটা ওয়েবসাইট মেকিং দরকার। এটা খুব বড় কোম্পানি না, বাট ছোট, আমরা অনেক লাস্ট 1 ইয়ার আমরা টেস্টিং করে করছি এবং ভালো বেনিফিট আছে এবং একদম রোড লেভেলে তাদেরকে আমরা কাজ দিতে পারি। আর এটার কারণে কি হচ্ছে, আমরা রেমিটেন্সটা প্রপারলি বাংলাদেশে পাঠাতে পারছি। আমরা এখান থেকে ডলার কালেক্ট করছি এবং বাংলাদেশে এটা রেমিটেন্স করে তাদেরকে আমরা প্রোভাইড করছি। এবং আমাদের ভাইস প্রেসিডেন্ট রোমান বাবু বলছে যে আমাদের মেম্বারশিপের জন্য কি সাপোর্ট দেওয়া যায়। আপনি ডিজিটালি যত কস্ট কমে এখানে হয়, আমরা তার চেয়েও বেশি কমে আপনাদের সেম কোয়ালিটির কাজ কিভাবে দিতে পারি আমরা চেষ্টা করতেছি সেই জিনিসগুলো সহজ করতে। তো আপনারা যারা আছেন এখানে, আপনাদের যদি বিজনেস কানেক্টেড, আপনারা দেখেন আউটসোর্সিং বাংলাদেশ, এটা নামকরণে অনেক জটিলতা ছিল। আমি যখন যেটা করি বাংলাদেশকে সামনে রেখে করি, ব্র্যান্ডিং বাংলাদেশ, যখনই আমি কথা বলবো USBCCI যখন করি, সেটাও আমার নিজের কোম্পানি যখন করি USBD গ্রুপ LLC, আমি বাংলাদেশটাকে সামনে রেখে করতে চাই এবং সেই জায়গায় বাংলাদেশের পেন্ডিংটা হয়। তো আপনারা সবাই এটাতে হেল্প করবে। এটাতে আমরা কোনো প্রফিট করি না, এটা শুধু আপনাদের বায়ার আর সেলারের জন্য খালি মিট আপ করে দেয় এবং সেই জায়গায় যে টাকাটা আসে শুধু আমরা ক্রেডিট কার্ড প্রসেসিং এর যে সার্ভিস চার্জটা নেওয়া হয় এটা শুধু কাট করে আমরা সব টাকা যে সার্ভিসটা প্রোভাইড করে আমরা তাদেরকে দিয়ে দিই। তো আপনাদের সহযোগিতা কামনা করছি এবং এই ধরনের কোনো সাপোর্ট যদি লাগে, আমরা সত্যিকার অর্থে নামের জন্য USBCCI না, আমরা আপনাদের সাথে কাজ করতে চাই এবং যেই ধরনের কাজ বলে না কেন, এক্সপোর্ট ইম্পোর্ট থেকে শুরু করে আমরা সবগুলা কাজ আপনাদেরকে চেষ্টা করবো সার্ভিস দেওয়ার জন্য। এটা কোনো প্রফিটেবল না, আমরা অনেকগুলো জিনিসের সাথে কাজ করছি কিন্তু আমরা হয়তো প্রকাশ্যে আসি না, এটা ইন্টারনাল ইস্যু, বাট আমরা আমাদের সাধ্য মতো চেষ্টা করতেছি আপনাদের পাশে থাকা, কমিউনিটির পাশে থাকা এবং সর্বশেষ বাংলাদেশের পাশে থাকা। আমরা বাংলাদেশকে নিয়ে অনেক নেগেটিভ কথা বলতে পারি কিন্তু ইন অফ টাইম কিছু নাই। আমরা যদি ব্র্যান্ডিং বাংলাদেশ করতে পারি, এটা আমার মাতৃভূমি, এটার জন্য আমরা করতে হবে। সরকার অনেক আসবে যাবে কিন্তু বাংলাদেশটা থেকে যাবে এবং এই বাংলাদেশের জন্য আমাদের সবার দায়িত্ব একটু একটু করে কাজ করা। তো আমরা সবার কাছে রিকোয়েস্ট, বাংলাদেশের জন্য যতটুকু আমরা চেষ্টা করি আমাদের সাধ্য মতো চেষ্টা করতেছি কাজ করার। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ আমাদেরকে এবং ডিনার করছেন এবং আমাদের মিউজিক্যাল নাইট আছে, আপনারা একটু আচ্ছা ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
Okay, let me see. Good, good. 1 second. Wow. 1 second. 1 second. More friend. 1 second. Out of 2 more done. Good job. Have a nice day. Thank you.
USBCCI টিম, আপনারা ডিনার করেন, আপনাদের জন্য ডিনার, আপনারা সবাই অনেক কষ্ট করেছেন। আসলে টিমরা যখন কাজ করে একসাথে সবাই সমন্বয় করবে অনেক ভালো হয়। আমার থেকে আমার কোয়ার্টাররা যারা আছে, কলিগরা যারা আছে, সবাই ভালো কাজ করছে এবং শেখ ফারহান ভাই থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। আপনার এই মাস্টার প্রোগ্রামটা অনেক ভালো হয়, সুন্দর হয় এবং কোনো ভুল ত্রুটি হলে মানে তোমার দৃষ্টিতে দেখবেন, আমাদেরকে সাজেশন করবেন এবং আমরা সামনে আরো ভালো করতে পারি, সহযোগিতা করবেন এবং আমাদের সহযোগিতা করছেন, ভবিষ্যতেও করবেন এই প্রত্যাশা। ধন্যবাদ আপনাদের। আমাদের মিউজিক ম্যান আছে টিনা হাসান, গান করবেন, আপনারা সবাই বসবেন প্লিজ। ধন্যবাদ।
এটা থাক। Almost done. 1 second. Thank you, Sam. একবার দাও না, black, only black. 1 second. Hey, না, ঠিক আছে, আমরা দাঁড়ান না, Best. Wow. 1 second. একটু এদিকে সরে গেলে কি হয়? ওই কোনায় good. Let me see. Wow. One more. Have a nice day. Thanks. Ui! দাঁড়াও, যারা কালো ড্রেস তারা বাদ বাকি ড্রেস বাইরে যাও।
जाओ जाते हैं तुम
আবার একই জিনিস
হ্যাঁ
ওকে রেডি কথা আসতেছে ছবিতে কথা আসছে stay over there. This is the last one. Have a nice day. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
I got it.
Thank you everybody for having fun with us. I would ask our request, Ms. Priya Hassan, please come to the stage and sing at least a few songs for us. Thank you so much. Would love to hear. At first, we congratulate you for receiving that award, and thank you so much for coming. And thanks everybody. We enjoy the entertainment.
Trina, দাঁড়ায় যাও একটা Trina, দাঁড়ায় যাও ছবি তুলে তারপরে যাও। ওকে রেডি বাবা আর এখন তারা চায় না ডাকতেছে এই যে আবার নতুন করে তোলা লাগবে তার মানে বাদবাকিগুলো ফেলে বলতেছে বাহ বাবা এখন খাইছে তো খাওয়ার পরে ছবি তোলা ঠিক না খাওয়ার পরে আমরা দেখি ভালো থাকি সময় নাও সময় তো তারা
Thank you so much everyone, and special thanks to the Mamu for inviting me and for giving me the invitation. When she called me to say they're gonna recognize me or honor me because I sing in multiple languages. I'm really overwhelmed and very thankful to the organization and to the Mamu. A little bit about myself. First of all, I'm a human being. I'm a daughter, I'm a mother, I'm a wife. I work as an accountant in a multinational company. They have 23 branches all over the world, including India, Canada, Dubai, everywhere. And I handle everyone's accounting things. All of the work. And also, I just came back from Expo, which is an Indian show. So being a Bengali woman and dominating all those communities is actually amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna sing 3 songs. One in Bengali, one in Hindi, and one in English.
Please don't miss the dessert. Everybody enjoy the dessert and listen to the music. Dessert being served.